See, I was here, right, with Joanne. We were just at this fence here. Just surveying. And right over there, right over there where hills are, you know.
Yeah.
Past them woods. Right in distance, is just saw this long, big long thing. And it just like went up over a mound, down, and it's great big long tail just slithered, and that was it. Just quick as a flash, and I said, bloody hell, did you see that?
Yeah.
I said, looking there. What? I said,
well, that.
And it just looked like a big long puma. Big long
Yeah.
But it was right, weren't a domestic cat, because it was right in the distance, right over.
You wouldn't say domestic cat.
No. And that was a huge long, and it was long, great big long thin thing. A great big long tail. And just went, it was just so
quick as a flash.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Elegant. Right, lock her up, Liam.
Lock her up, Liam.
Don't lose keys, Liam.
Don't lose. Yeah, I'm good at that, aren't I?
I don't need a wait. Good one for your channel, that man, eh?
So, as you can see, there's a whole mountain of hair, fur, whatever you want to call it, has been ripped out by the cat. It does it in a way like this. This is stock footage, and you can see the leopard is plucking the fur from its prey. And in a pile of plucked fur like this. Sometimes they can do this for about an hour before they get to the juicy bits. But as you can see here, you can see it removing mouthfuls of it, taking its time. It's in no rush. Plus, also another thing we noticed. You'll see later on as we carry on with this. The carcass, when we finally find the carcass itself, see that's all the hair that's left. When we finally find the carcass, the entrails, it's all muddy parts have all been left, which is another trait of a mountain lion called bobcat, which is pointed out in a rather crude way by Sean, which you'll hear him. But yeah, let's get back, let's get going, let's do it. Fruit took water source.
Is this the woodland where my drone decided to crash?
Yeah. Yeah. Right in the middle of there's an old road, that's where it crashed. We were walking down the old road. It smells nice. Timber!
Hot guts.
Yep.
It's all pink, got the shot.
Wait. I'll check for any. Should have been a track of me, shouldn't I? That's it. That's it. Very definite.
Yeah. There's his foot, there's his entrails.
Where's its head? I'm going to check its head for.
You found its head?
Look at the neck. It's been ripped to bits. See, it's look at, see that the skin's been folded forward. That's been licked off that by a cat. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Then it's bioduct or something, don't it? Yeah.
That's his chutney ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's its
Look,
entrance.
it's gone that way as well.
No, I meant this here.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's its dirt box. Dirt box. It's its dirt box.
Am I still recording?
It can't be once they've gone full shot. Got the camera in.
So we found it. After finding that fur. Tracked it to here. Not very far away from it. That's its skull. And all this. It's all peeled back, all licked with raspy tongue. Its throat's been ripped out, hasn't it? Oh. Shame there's no wet.
There's a guy called Hayes Outdoors. Every time he sees something dead, he goes, "Medic!"
Medic! Yeah. Yeah, because this is where water is up here. They don't eat where, they don't drink where they eat, do they not?
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is it Xylite?
Turn it for prints.
It might be Xylite.
Not in it anyway.
We get bigger now, as soon as it's not raining at the moment.
Hard, get whatever going.
Yeah.
Still on the trail. Some more here, back leg. Hook. Hook. Same again. Skin.
You could take that bit home and roast it.
Skin dragged down again.
It'll be coming back for this, you know, won't it?
It's still meat there. Showing it a trail cam, innit?
There's another mylar balloon there, stuck in the tree.
Every time I find a mylar balloon, I find something like this. Is it just because, like Sean said, there's millions of mylar balloons?
They're everywhere, so it's bound to be done from that thing. Mylar. Is that what they call them then?
Yeah.
Official name for them, mylar.
So it's heading to water, isn't it?
Blankets, isn't it? They're like a
Yeah.
polyester. Well, you know more than us about mylar, don't you? Wait.
It makes
It'll
stuff.
last for 1,000,000 years. Be weird. We should be finding out. We should be combing the desert like in Spacewalk. You find anything? You didn't find shit.
It'd be perfect for paw prints through here, but nothing.
Maybe it's up a tree. Watching us.
Yeah, but it's where we walked, it's had to have walked it, hasn't it?
Yeah, but it has been raining.
Yeah.
You know, it's rain gets left, you know, expand. So what we having that down then? Big cat?
I would say that skin was rasped off, definitely.
It's not a fox, is it? Fox wouldn't bring a deer down, would it?
Oh, no. I don't think we're going to find much more at Carcass. Come on, you beauty. Show me your paw print. There's the water.
Yeah.
Over there.
Are you going through here then? This should show the path.
Well, I wanted to see if there were anything in that clear bit, but obviously there's not. Right. Found the water source. It's nice and open, and you're going to be a big cat.
Yeah.
You want to be. Yeah. We need a muddy bit. It's very clear. See how clear it is? So we found the fur, stripped fur, then the carcass, then what looked like a front leg. Next protocol, water. Someone's clothes over there. What's that there? Marlar balloons. Look, there's about 5 there. There.
He's egging me on to go in and see.
If you find a worm, I'll stick my camera in front of the worm and see what comes and gets it.
Oh, I think just chuck him on in the middle. Big old worm.
Shall we have a breather? That'd be a good camp up in Brewing up there. Is it a farmhouse?
Yeah, I think so.
Just want to get some markers right, so we're all on the same page with regards to this big cat sighting, which has become known as the Beast of Bolton. Now, if we pay attention to the right hand side of the map, that is an up-to-date satellite image. Okay, so this area is the area we've been investigating, and we found the big cat killing the deer that had all its fur plucked from it. Now if we zoom in, this is the water source that I was heading to. We first found the fur plucked roughly in this area here, and then we tracked it up through here, and around about here now is where they've been doing the tree felling, and the edge of the felling is where the carcass was. If you look there, they did some felling there as well, but that's probably about a year ago, that. But anyway, as we pay attention to the right hand side of the map, in that video Sean tells us about the time he was up here and he saw the puma, black cat, jaguar, whatever you want to call it, and he was stood around about here. We'll go to that in a minute and just have a recap. And he was looking out amongst all this, which is now just wasteland. But if we pay attention, we move over to this left hand side now. Now this map on the left, if you look up here, 1830s to 1880, now you can see that there's a hell of a difference in habitation with regards to now on the right and back in the 1800s to the left. Now that's just my cat trying to get in my little office. Alright, Iris, where was I? So yeah, he was stood here, was looking out here amongst all this lot, and saw the cat. Now in amongst all this expanse of land that is just really, there's nothing there really at all. There is an old ruin, an old house. Come up here a little bit, we can see it's called, on the left hand side, the 1800s one, it's got Cooper's Farm, which is where a mouse is circling, and this is where Sean saw the cat. Just recapping again, this is the killing area here. There's a small woodland that we have a look at in a minute, and there's a little drainage system running through there with a tunnel in it. Far too dodgy to get down to have a look. We have a quick look at it on camera, but that's about it. But our main focus for this video is this, Cooper's, which is the ruin that's left. If you notice, there's all fields, trackways, water. There was a lot going on back in the late 1700s, 1800s, and obviously as the Industrial Revolution got old and all these little farmsteads and everything went into non-existence, and were left to return back to the moors. So we're going to park round about here in Sean's truck, make our way through this woodland, and somehow get across to Cooper's farm, because that's the only part of shelter in that area. You know, we can keep coming out. There's just nothing around. So you're going to see us attempting to get to there. There's a couple of little parts in the film you'll see where we find an old bridge, and it's in this area here, along through where there's a drainage coming through, and there's a bridge here, and it's that small. It's just wide enough to get a cart across. Sean points it out in the film. But yeah, that's where we're going to. It is, like I said, the only bit of shelter, only bit I can see actually on with my own naked eye as we stood at the other side down here. There's nothing at all. If it wants to go and hide somewhere, it's gonna go and hide somewhere, and that's what we're thinking of. It's only a theory, but if we get our boots dirty and get across to it, we can look at, can't we? And this bit here, I've since found out that there is a mine shaft, so that'll be the next place we'll be having a look into. So let's get back to the film, and well, you can come along with us while we get across the moors to Cooper's ruin, the old farm. Hope you enjoy. You can hear me over the wind, that's the rumour getting closer. This being Sean's stamping ground. What were you saying about that bridge?
Yeah, it's just wide enough to get a cart across. It's 4'6". We're looking at the map earlier, and there we have it.
There's the road going into it, up through there. Let's carry on. All about us at moors. Stick to the road.
Go! Stand alone. Keep cleanliness. Cleanliness. It's a full moon. Beware the moon and stick to the road. Oops.
It's technically a road, ain't it? Probably 200 years ago it was a road.
Well, what was a road 200 years ago? It was 200 years ago, it was a bit track.
Ah. Wind.
See, I was here, right, with Joanne. We were just at this fence here. Just in. And right over there, right right over there where hills are, you know,
Yeah.
past them woods. Right in distance, I just saw this long, big long thing, and it just like went up over a mound, down, and its very long tail just slithered, and that was it. Just quick as a flash, and I said, bloody hell, did you see that?
Yeah.
I said, looking there. What? I said,
Well, that.
and it just looked like a big long puma, big long.
Yeah. We're now right on the top. Very exposed, but this is the only place with shelter. This old farm. We're going to have a look round here now, see if there's any prints or any tuft up fur or sheep killings or anything. Another level, isn't it? It's another level to building. A bit of bone. Doesn't mean anything really. Bone here as well. Birds though, this something's either hollow. Structure's hollow. We've just been to have a look round. A couple of bones here and there, but nothing really to report on. The odd strange looking print, nothing really to report. Only possibles. We don't like possibles, do we? Reading our way back down now and keeping our eyes to the ground. Hopefully someone else might turn up, but it's definitely got obviously shelter written all over it. Plenty of sheep here. Right, hopefully you're picking all this up because it's blowing about 25-30 miles an hour. Don't let this sunshine give you the false of it being a lovely day, because it's not that much of a lovely day. Right, if you don't see me in another 2 or 3 seconds, this is the end of the video. Little bit of scenery of the moors, some ancient old ruins. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and share, all that lot. If we find anything between now and getting back over to there, I'll be back on to you. But until then, remember the golden rule: may your gods protect you.